Leave me out the comments, leave me out the nonsense, speaking out.
Welcome to Tuesday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. We got a good one in store for you. Hi, everyone. Here with analyst Grant. And for coaches bringing in new systems, Clark, it's amazing to watch them build a base and then add layers to it.
I agree, B.A. I mean, that's one of the remarkable things about the NBA and teams coming together. You've got to build it, and guys have to sacrifice and adjust along the way. That's the only way it can work. And you've got to be fundamentally sound and committed to the process, coaches and players.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Zion Williamson out there with Mo Bamba. Then it's Smith, then there's Ivy, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. Here's Ingram. Williams grabs the board. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Russell finds Ingram. Over Ivy. And that one's good. Ingram.
And the stroke of Ingram, boy, just looks so pure coming off his hand.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Pass to Smith. Over Porter. Smith no good.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Outside Russell. Over to the wing. The three from Wood. The rebound by Bamba. The Cavaliers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Williamson. Up and over Russell. And that one hits the back iron. Williamson's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. From the arc. And Russell is good for 3.
Well, you look at D'Angelo Russell. He's got a sweet stroke. The lefty can knock it down from 3, but always seems to be playing at his pace, under good control.
Here's Ivy. 9 points in his last outing. Dinwiddie, right side. Picked by Williamson. Clock at 4. Got a hand on it.
Well, I tell you what, his teammates love seeing this. So do I. I mean, when Russell was able to block a shot, that's a big bonus.
The 3 is up. Dinwiddie with a rebound.
Getting nice and creative with the crossover. Unfortunately, he couldn't capitalize.
Williamson passes to Dinwiddie. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. Denver in the lead.
And guys, over the last several years, Denver's been top 10 in offensive rating. Now, they played a slower pace, but made the most of their possessions.
Here's Russell. Another miss by Russell.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Here's Ivy, guarded by Russell. Floats one. Up top, Smith. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nuggets.
5th in opponent points per game, and they ended up in the top 10 in shooting percentage. A nice place to be. They did a nice job of running their offense.
And they really put in the work on the defensive end last season to limit their opponent's scoring. They were all business on that side of the floor. Towns a screen on Dinwiddie. Russell to pass to Towns. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
Boy, this Denver team, great offensively over the last couple of seasons. How so?
Well, B.A., they execute in the half courts. That's pretty simple. I mean, so difficult to do against NBA defenses. Now, normally they have multiple ball handlers on the floor, guys who can make quick decisions.
And he knocks down the first one.
And you can make a case and argue that Cat is perhaps one of the greatest, if not the greatest, shooting big man of all time. And he's still got a lot of runway in front of him for his career.
And so Towns nails them both. And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
Time called here. The Cavs decide to talk it over. Break here. Let's see which teams racked up the assists during last year's campaign. Denver, third.
I tell you what, if you had to pick one stat, at least on the offensive side of the ball, that benefits your team, this is it. I mean, when you're amongst the league leaders in assists, you're doing a lot of good things. Not just making shots, but you're moving your teammates and you're moving the basketball.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Dinwiddie against Russell. To end the drought. Good work defensively by Russell.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
And it's good from the elbow. Russell's got 5 points.
And slithering inside, D-Lo. That's Russell's length, helping him convert against pressure.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
Well, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. You tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Dinwiddie against Russell. The three from Bamba. The shot no good. Now Denver takes it the other way. And this matchup with the Cavaliers, it's their first meeting of the season.
It was surprising they lost both games to this team last year. You would have thought the opposite.
Well, if you only looked at talent alone, you would have thought they would have avoided a sweep, but that wasn't the case, was it?
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Cleveland calls timeout. Cleveland has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Here's Ivy. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Over Towns, Ivy's shot is off.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Ingram with the ball. Clock at 6. Over Ivy. And the Nuggets getting another bucket to fall.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
2 points. That one goes.
When you look at Bamba, he has extraordinary length, and because of that, he's able to finish over most defenders.
Russell finds Ingram. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now. And the replay of that slashing drive to the hoop, courtesy of Mobile One.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
And it's Cleveland's ball. It's a 14-point game. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
Yeah, we know that on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And, you know, one of the things about missing free throws is not only are you not getting points yourself, but it allows the other team to maintain momentum or keep a rally going.
And it's Denver with another.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Hey, who got here?
Here's Ivy. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Williamson outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. Claxton, he's checked in for the Cavs. Murphy comes in for Williamson. During the 21-22 season, we saw homegrown squads like Memphis and Cleveland emerge. Clark, how important is that for the league?
B.A., I think it's vital. I really do. I mean, I just think it adds to the appeal of the league. I mean, not every city can lure top free agents, and there's something about building a team in a homegrown fashion through the draft, keeping those young guys together and seeing them grow and develop. How about the Milwaukee Bucks, for an example, when you talk about a small ball NBA championship team? Bodes well for teams like the Cavaliers and Grizzlies who are doing something similar, and we'll see how it plays out going down the road.
Clock is at 3. And it's Wagner missing.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Outside Jones. Pass to Okoro. Here's Murphy. Now here's Hayes. To the middle. Here's Claxton. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Wagner with a screen. Deflected. Here's Murphy. Pass to Hayes. Jones sets a screen. Hayes, the pass to Jones. Chalk up 2 there.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And it's the Nuggets ball. They're on a 20-6 run. Westbrook finds Johnson. And here's Herter. Westbrook outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Wagner. Banked it in off the glass. And the Nuggets lead by 14.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Jones with a screen on Westbrook. Here's Hayes. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on. And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense. Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Cleveland has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Pass to Murphy. Here's Okoro. Now Hayes. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Westbrook, the pass to Herter. Wagner for 3. Jones grabs the board. Wagner's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Westbrook against Hayes. Six on the shot clock. Oh, from deep. And no good. And the Nuggets going the other way now. For 3, Westbrook. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
You know, so often we see Westbrook with the ball driving or pulling up off the dribble. He can catch and shoot it just as well.
Hayes against Westbrook. Back to Okoro. 1:21 left in the first quarter. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And for the Nuggets, they're shooting a terrific 58% to start the game. Excellent numbers. Westbrook finds Johnson. Over Jones. And there are the Nuggets with another bucket.
Johnson is used to getting knocked around a little. Love how he maintains his balance and focus on these shots.
Back to Hayes. 51 seconds left to play in the first. Okoro on the wing. Walker covering. Here's Hayes. And another miss by Cleveland. And so here's Denver. They lead by 17. Tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Pass to Murphy. Here's Claxton to the inside. Jones, his shot is good. Jones has got his second basket.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Nuggets ahead, up by 15. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And for the Nuggets, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
The Nuggets shooting a fantastic 57%. All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Mo Bamba out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Ivy. Then it's Smith. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. Here's Ingram. The rebound by Bamba. Bamba's got 4 rebounds in the game. Drives to the hoop. Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Towns. Dinwiddie against Russell. And that's good for 2. Russell's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You like what you have there. Russell crafty with the dribble. You know, when D'Angelo Russell came into the league, he was really primarily seen as a point guard, and that's what I like most about him, his vision and his passing ability. But he's actually changed that image and impression over time.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Russell, the pass to Ingram.
Nicholas Claxton. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. In for the Cavaliers.
Here's Ingram. He's coming off a 13-point game against San Antonio.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
Here's Ivy. Denver grabs the miss. The evolution of D'Lo has been interesting to watch, Clark. I like how he's been willing to play whatever position asked of him.
Yeah, B.A., I like that too. And he said it before himself that he prefers playing shooting guard. But I tell you what, he also looks very comfortable running the offense too.
Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, B.A., it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
And both free throws good for Russell.
You know, Russell's known for his scoring ability, but I like the fact that he's eager and hungry to continue to improve.
Smith with a screen on Ingram. Smith outside. Pass to Ivy. 5 to shoot. Picked by Smith. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. And it's Denver with a rebound. Wood's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Russell, the pass to Porter. Wood outside. Ingram up top. Give him 8. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Ingram's got 10.
Yeah, you know, he's slight of build, lanky and long and athletic, but he still finishes through contact, and he's not afraid to go in there and take the hit either. You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Wood finds Towns. Now here's Russell. Pass to Ingram. From 11 feet away, and give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
To the right side. Here's Ivy, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Ivy's got his first points of the game.
And this is exactly what they want to see from Ivy this summer. Confidence in his jump shot, the consistency necessary to be successful.
Ingram with the ball, and Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. Ingram, the pass to Russell. Offline with a 3. For Cleveland, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Inside, and it's Bamba finishing strong.
And I'll tell you what, that's what being unselfish is all about. Ivy finding the open man.
Russell against Dinwiddie. Ingram, the pass to Towns. No good from outside.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Over to the left wing. Here's Bamba. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
A different look for Denver. Martin, he's checked in for Wood, and it's Jones in for Ingram. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Williamson's checked in. Russell, the pass to Towns. Martin with a screen on Dinwiddie. Outside Russell. Lets it fly. The Nuggets with another miss. For Cleveland, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Wow, when we talk home court advantage, you think the Nuggets have the best in the NBA?
I think so, B.A., and it has to do with geography. Denver is at altitude, and that's hard on your body, trust me, I know. And they're isolated from the rest of the league, so it always is a long trip out there as well.
Jones with a screen on Dinwiddie. Russell with the ball. Guarded by Smith. Jones from outside. Smith with the rebound. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Dinwiddie outside. Williamson finds Dinwiddie. And there's the lob. Ooh, basket interference. Murphy, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Denver has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Pass to Towns, and here's Porter. Towns, a screen on Dinwiddie. The 3 from Russell. Here's Towns. Here's Martin. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Martin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Dinwiddie passes to Williamson. Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Murphy. 4 on the clock. Over Jones. Murphy's shot is good. And here's Russell. 11 points for him last game against San Antonio. Towns, a screen on Dinwiddie. Here's Russell. The shot that time not on target. And it's Cleveland the other way. That's game 3 of 5 on their current trip away from home. Pass to Smith. Dinwiddie against Russell. Smith with it. 17 points for him last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
Outside Jones. Pass to Towns. And stolen by Williamson. Here's Murphy. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Here's Smith. He's guarded by Martin. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Look at how the game is played today. Teams are looking for length, versatility, and, of course, shooting. And Smith Jr. has all of that and more.
Well, you mentioned the shooting, Grant. Smith Jr. hitting 42% from beyond the arc last season.
B.A., I mean, among his many skills, that one probably stands out the most. But I also love his potential at the other end. He really has those tools to be a lockdown defender 1 through 5.
And he makes a first.
And just continuing to impress at every level. Smith Jr. was a 5-star recruit, led Auburn to a great season as a freshman, and he's just starting to tap into his potential now.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Smith Jr. with incredible upside, Grant. And he's got the work ethic to make it all happen.
Yeah, he really does, B.A. He's a humble guy. He puts in extra time at practice, and it really shows in his skill set. Just very advanced for his age.
Martin with the bucket.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Hayes. The 3 ball. It's not going to go for him. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Hayes against Westbrook. Now here's Herder. This one for 3. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Well, we know what a skilled passer Westbrook is, but you still got to appreciate that dime there. Very impressive.
Westbrook against Hayes. Here's Okoro. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Outside Jones. Pass to Herder. Back to Martin. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Yeah, pretty slick move by Smith. You got to have a strong handle to go up against NBA defenders.
Westbrook against Hayes. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. All right, let's take a quick pause and look at the best shooting teams from last season. Second, the Nuggets.
They had great productivity from their shooters last year. The guys they were counting on to knock down a high percentage of their shots, they did that. And they hope to see those same kinds of numbers this year.
Smith outside. Here's Murphy. Smith with a screen on Westbrook. Here's Hayes. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got 4 rebounds now.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Pass to Murphy. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nuggets. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Cleveland Cavaliers. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Saturday, they'll be playing the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And for their matchup with Phoenix, it's the second game of a back-to-back. So you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
Westbrook, that's good.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Cleveland calls timeout. he's checked in for Denver. Walker comes in for Jones. Claxton, he's checked in for the Cavs. Ivy comes in for Smith. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half of this one. And here's Ivy from the arc. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
Hot off the pass. Ivy has a shot up. No time to waste when you've got a pro-level defense coming at you.
Westbrook finds Walker. Outside, Brown. And we've got 1:18 left in the second quarter. Herder gets the bucket.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
From the stripe. Rebound by the Nuggets.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Walker for 3. Murphy pulls it in. Cleveland has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. To the paint. There's 38 seconds left in the second period. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Wagner with a steal. And Walker, here we go. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Walker's got his first basket.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Here's Ivy. He's got 5. And the call will be against Mo Wagner. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Checking in the game for your Nuggets, Christian Wood.
Seven seconds left to play in the first half. Hayes for 3. He buries it from 3. Hayes has got 7. And so it's the Denver Nuggets up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
And for their matchup with the Mavericks, that one is going to show them where they are at. Any weaknesses will be exposed. They'll have to come in with a great game plan and execute. The odds are long, but in the NBA, upsets occur on a nightly basis.
And now, looking back on that first half, things were really clicking out there for the Nuggets.
They've been money tonight. Matter of fact, they've got the shmoney, Ernie. Get it? The shmoney.
No, I don't.
Great game, though. It's a great game plan. Shaq gets it.
But actually, I don't get it either.
Creating their offense, and they're converting open shots.
Must be nice as a coach to sit back and watch what you drew up work to perfection.
It's not about the money. It's about the shmoney.
You know what rhymes with shmoney or money? Dummy.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Boy, this has been one outstanding game from Brandon Ingram.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Christian Wood out there with Michael Porter. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Ingram in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Porter, the pass to Ingram. 5 on the clock. And down it goes. 2 points. 14 points for him.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
And you know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
And he drives in. Smith outside. Pass to Williamson. Here's Ivy, covered by Ingram. That one's good for 2. Ivy's got 7 points.
Just finding room to go to work inside. Ivy really relies on his physical abilities to get a close-range shot.
Left side Porter from behind the arc. The rebound by Bamba. Bamba's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Dinwiddie. Here's Ivy. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Ivy's got 4 points in the quarter.
And great work by Ivy slipping through the contact. You have to be ready for aggressive defense here in this league.
Russell finds Ingram. Here's Towns. Fires the 3. Smith with the rebound.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Brad?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Ingram up top. Up and over Smith. The offensive rebound. Towns. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Kudos for the effort, but he got there a little too late.
And Cleveland shooting 41% in this game. Pass to Ivy. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Back to Dinwiddie. Bamba inside. Covered by Towns. Just 4 to shoot. Out left to the wing. And here's Ivy from the arc. Oh, they get a hand on it. And he stays with it. Here's Bamba. Oh, and Towns with the block.
Using all of his height to smother the shot completely. Emphatic block that time by Karl Anthony Towns.
Russell against Dinwiddie. And stolen by Bamba. Smith right side. Williamson inside. Woods is there. And Williamson gets it to go.
You know, coach gets mad when Williamson gets hit and there's no whistle. And it happens a lot.
Russell against Dinwiddie. Here's Ingram. The shot, no good. And it's Cleveland the other way. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. Clock at 2, and here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Counted from distance. Dinwiddie's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Now a timeout called by Denver. making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in, and the Cavaliers making a change here. The Nuggets have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Pass to Ingram. They set the pick. 13 feet out. And another miss by Denver. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Back to Dinwiddie. Williamson with a screen on Westbrook. And there's the call on Christian Wood. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Williamson outside. For 3, Smith. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
And Smith has such confidence rising up from deep. This is what's going to make him so dangerous here in the pros.
Back to Towns. And stolen by Bamba. That one a little long. Denver's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Westbrook finds Towns. Wood, a screen on Dinwiddie. Down low. And Wood with the stuff.
Classic play that time by Westbrook, making space with the pick and roll to create for his team.
The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Pass to Williamson. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Williamson's got 8.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Wood with the screen. Beyond the arc. They get the rebound.
You know, I think this is where Wood's activity level is through the roof. He is a monster on the glass.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Smith. 14 feet away. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Oh, showing off the soft touch. Quality turnaround jumper there.
The Nuggets have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Westbrook, the pass to Ingram. And again, it's Denver converting.
Ingram knocking down the long 2. He's extremely effective from there.
Now Dinwiddie. Pass to Bamba. Smith outside. Here's Williamson. Denver grabs the miss. Wood's got rebound number 8 now. Westbrook outside. Now here's Towns. Westbrook outside. Wood passes to Ingram. Shot clock at 5. Here's Towns. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. The Cavaliers have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
You'd love to see Zion develop his passing game even more, but credit to him for spotting the wide open man.
Westbrook, the pass to Ingram. Back to Westbrook. To the wing, right side. From about 19, that's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Westbrook's got 9. Now a timeout called by Cleveland.
Timeout Cleveland.
And the Nuggets will go for a different look here. Wagner's checked in for Towns. Johnson comes in for Wood. Brown, he's checked in for Porter Jr. And it's Walker in for Ingram. And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Claxton, he's checked in for Bamba. Murphy comes in for Williamson. Okoro is checked in for Smith. And Hayes is subbed in for Dinwiddie. The Cavaliers have gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. And here's Hayes. He's got 7. Out to the right wing. Here's Claxton, defended by Wagner. Claxton can't get it to go. The Nuggets have gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Up top, Brown. He's defended by Hayes. Westbrook, the pass to Wagner. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got 4 assists in the game. And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, B.A. You love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
Westbrook against Hayes. Wagner with a steal. Westbrook outside. Pass to Johnson. And here's Wagner. It's Walker on the wing. Drills it from deep. Walker's got 5 points. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Denver.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And following that, the number of second chance buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive glass.
Here's Okoro, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Claxton, uses the glass to finish the layup.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Westbrook against Hayes. Outside Johnson. Wagner outside. From deep. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Pass to Murphy. Here's Okoro. Covered by Johnson. Hayes for 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Wagner's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Johnson. And that one good.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Cleveland has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Pass to Okoro. Here's Claxton. A minute 29 left to play in the third. Now here's Westbrook. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Boy, when you combine Westbrook's athleticism with the ferocity that he plays with, hard not to foul him inside.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
Denver calls time. What time is it? It's time for DJ.
different look for Denver. Martin comes in for Johnson, and it's Jones in for Brown. Ivy's checked in for Cleveland. Dinwiddie comes in for Hayes. And that one falls for Westbrook.
Known for racking up triple doubles, Westbrook continues to pile up incredible numbers. I mean, his intensity on a nightly basis is absolutely insane.
And so Westbrook nails both of them. Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Ivy. Here's Claxton, defended by Wagner. Here's Ivy. Screen by Claxton. 18 feet out. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Ivy's got 11 points. Denver is going just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Westbrook finds Walker. And the shot goes down. And the Nuggets lead by 20.
Defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
Here's Ivy. 11 points in the game. He's off on that one. Nice D from Wagner. The Nuggets shooting about 53% in the third. A very good number. Pass to Walker. Back to Westbrook. Over Ivy. Westbrook can't hit. Cleveland has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Here's Ivy. Six to shoot. Rebound by the Nuggets.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple efforts, forcing turnovers. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. They've got Ivy, Zion Williamson out there with Mo Bamba. Then it's Smith, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. You look at players migrating to bigger markets. Clark, would a franchise tag help small market teams retain talent?
You know, I don't think it's as simple as that, B.A. Each individual player looks at things a bit differently. I know it's a challenge for small market teams. It always has been. But some guys are comfortable being one-team guys in small markets as long as they feel like that team is pushing towards being the best that it can be and having a chance to compete at the high level.
Pass to Ingram. Fires from the wing. Here's Wood. Nice touch on the bank shot. Wood's got 9 points now in the second half.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
For the Nuggets, Johnson, he's checked in for Towns. Brown comes in for Porter Jr., and Herter's subbed in for Ingram. Here's Joseph. Williamson with a screen on Russell. The drive by Joseph. And it's in there.
Yeah, you got to be careful in how you guard Joseph. Game plan discipline he's sent to, especially when he's involved in a screen and roll.
Russell with the ball. Outside Herter. And Grant, as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say, shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through their social media channels. And it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
Yeah, don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves. Russell against Williamson. Wood, a screen on Williamson. Russell, that's good.
You know, we've talked about the stroke before. The repeatable motion that Russell has. I'm trying to find that with my golf swing, fellas. Because of his stroke, though, he can be rough if he gets locked in.
Here's Joseph, guarded by Russell. It's tipped and stolen by Brown. Out to the right wing. Outside Russell. Pass to Wood. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Wood's got 7 points here in the quarter.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
To the left wing. Picked by Williamson. Here's Joseph. Misses off the left iron.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on you.
Outside Johnson. Back to Wood. Oh, got a piece of it. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Williamson passes to Jones. Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, BA, you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me and my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf course, Grant.
Far from just a jump shooter, Joseph is not shy at getting inside and making it happen there.
Now a timeout called by Denver. Present our New Balance Player of the Game, Christian Wood.
He's been unguardable in this one, getting whatever he wants out there. He's just simply putting the offense on his back and delivering.
Wow, he really played phenomenal tonight, but we've almost come to expect that from him. He feeds off the energy from this crowd, and it certainly plays a part in elevating his game. Here's Russell. Well, some have said the NBA's next media deal could see franchises' values double. As the league owner, Grant, are you good with that?
You know, B.A., I think think I could get comfortable with that idea. I just think it speaks to the product. It speaks to how we present and package the game. There's so much excitement right now. It's a lot of fun to be a part of.
It's one of the best investments in sports, the NBA.
No question.
Pass to Ivy. 4 on the clock. They shoot again. And some solid defense from Towns. Denver has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. That'll be a second foul of the game.
It's just a bad foul. Got to be smarter than this.
Great frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Wood against Williamson. Pass to Porter. Outside Russell. 6 on the shot clock. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
Boy, Russell loves to take and make these quick trigger shots. He plays with a nice rhythm and flow to his game.
With a 9-footer, Bamba, that's good.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Denver has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Russell, the pass to Porter. Williamson against Wood. Pass to Russell. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
And, you know, once Russell catches fire now, let him eat. I mean, he's got the ability to take over games with his scoring.
Right wing. Here's Ivy. Herder defending. Back to Dinwiddie. He takes it in. Oh, it's blocked by Towns. And there's Williamson on the assist by Bamba. The Nuggets have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Pass to Wood. Now here's Russell. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Russell, the pass to Wood. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
Dinwiddie outside. And here is Bamba. Williamson up top. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Living up to the immense hype, Zion is putting on a show, shouldering the load offensively.
Russell against Dinwiddie. Pass to Towns. With the floater. It's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. Brandon Ingram is checked in for the Nuggets. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 from Wood. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team.
Well, that was a smart, heady play by Wood to get the contact. For a center, he's a pretty good foul shooter, too.
Taking 3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3.
An area of big improvement for Christian Wood recently, his defensive presence. He's been doing more on that end of the floor the last couple of seasons.
Williamson's checked in for the Cavs. Ivy comes in for Hayes. He's off on the second. That defensive improvement certainly shows up in Wood's stats, Clark.
Clearly, you look at his rebounds, BA, his shot blocking, all areas where he's making a bigger impact. You love seeing a guy like him who took a while to find his way into the league step up in that manner.
And he nails the third. And we've heard the cautionary tales in the past. Does it seem like players today are getting better financial advice, in your opinion, Grant, to make their money last?
Yeah, B.A., I think they're getting better financial advice, but I also think that the times that we're in, I think there's more awareness. Players understand the pitfalls or potential setbacks, the social media, digital age, all the information's there. So players today, yes, they're making more money, and I actually think they're doing a better job of protecting and saving their money, too.
The grittiness of Ingram really serves him well on the glass. I mean, he's not that big a guy. He's got a lean frame, but he's not afraid to get nasty and play with an edge in there.
Johnson, he's checked in for Christian Wood. Claxton, he's checked in for Cleveland.
You know, Ingram is quiet about the work he puts in after practice and before games. This is a guy who just never stops trying to improve, though, and that's shown up in how he's grown as a player.
Let's go with a three. And it's Martin with the rebound. The Nuggets have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the fourth quarter. Ingram, the pass to Johnson. Ingram with a screen on Jones.
That's his first personal foul, fourth team foul. At the line for your Nuggets, Joe Johnson, taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Johnson, and the play-in tournament has been a success. But some debate about whether the stats should count towards postseason stats. Grant, it kind of falls in the abyss. How do you think we should reconcile?
Well, B.A., first of all, it is the postseason. It's exciting. Everyone's watching. So much is on the line. This is high-pressure elimination games. And, yes, there have been some great performances that we've seen in the play-in tournament thus far. So I think these stats should be included in postseason numbers for players.
Pass to Jones. Looking to win the run. And the layup is up and in.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Denver has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Outside Ingram. Walker with it. Outside Jones. Back to Walker. Launches a 3. He can't get it to go. And Cleveland the other way now. Covered by Ingram. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Ingram with a screen on Jones. Nice move. The shot by Johnson, no good. Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Pass to Claxton. Hayes with it. Walker covering. He puts up a 3. Drops in the 3.
3.
Here's Walker. Well, Grant, I know you collect art, so we've been hearing all about these NFTs that teams and players are creating. I'm going to need a little instructional here. What's it all about?
Oh, B.A., first of all, memorabilia and collectibles have always been around. But yes, NFTs have taken it to a whole nother level. And yes, I do have an NFT. I don't fully understand it, so I can't explain it to you. But I know it's the next big thing, that's for sure.
For Denver, they've gotten 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the fourth. Pass to Ingram. Back to Walker. On the wing, Jones. Up top, Johnson. Now here's Walker. Here's the 3. Pure from three-point range.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Nuggets.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And so with this win, they take the first of 2 games they'll play this year against Cleveland.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Christian Wood.
I think his biggest contribution may have been on the boards. He kept plays alive and denied second chances.
Here's Ingram. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Hayes. Shot clock at 6. From down in the low post, it goes. 20 seconds left in the 4th. Now here's Walker. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Brandon, hot shooting for you tonight. Where do you get that confidence level to take over like this?
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg.